Imagine fresh local rice we get fine color and sweet aroma. Na all man import. Imagine the money where we farmer them go make. Then imagine how this go help we economy and go better with country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer them. Where you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.
Good day, Salone, and welcome to another edition of Go Salone, the program where they talk about agriculture, food security, and national development. Now, the Regional Rice Value Chain Project bring this program come for we support farmer them where they grow rice and make sure say rice farming go help Salone go before. Me na Memuna Susuma. Inside Salone, herbal tea where we can normally get from lemongrass, moringa, and other leaf them don't be a common traditional medicine for certain sickness like digestion problem. For help discuss more on this, I get with me one strong woman, Mabel Toure, founder of Okosu Teas, entrepreneur, and investment readiness consultant. Mabel don't dedicate in life for build SME them, support women and youth them, and push for policy we go benefit business them na Salone. Welcome to the program, Mabel.
Hello, good afternoon, Memuna. Thanks for having me. My name is Mabel Iron Sky, and as you just mentioned, I do into business development. I get a company we call Okosu Organic Herbal Teas.
Why Okosu? Why the name Okosu, and what's the story behind it?
Yes, so Okosu basically means we own, not a Timini word. We means we own. Initially, I want to give the company we own, but then I realized there's a lot of companies in Salone already don't capitalize on that name there. And again, I want something we local, we sort of portray with local dialect, so which is why I decided to choose or go with Okosu.
What's the story behind Okosu?
So Okosu basically came about in 2018, 2019, where I suffer from stomach issues, like significant stomach issues, and I just been college. I was actually there in my third job in Salone, and that's something where I be really passionate about. So I think the commitment with the job require, and then just been time where I think I be undergo some level of depression as well. So I've been beginning to get this very painful stomach problems where doctors them tell me say it's ulcers, the HP pylori. So they lost a lot of weight. I was so stressed. I get anxieties them, and I go to about 6-7 hospitals in the Salone. So that's na Freetown and McKinney, and they tell me say, oh, you just get ulcer, and they take the triple therapy where people can usually take for ulcer medication, and nothing nobody happened basically. So I just lost weight. I be sick then. So at some point I become so scared and worried because I feel like and we all not really trust the medical system. Mm-hmm. So I begin to think sometimes I get cancer or something, I can't die, doctors don't want to tell me. So I get really, really desperate. So I begin for going on the internet for look for alternative medication for stomach problem, cancer. And then I find out some herbal teas and they help, vegetables, then they help. So I go now then supermarkets then for look for certain herbal teas then. And I find out back most of them supermarkets then they don't really get what they look for, and then the one they will be get them very, very expensive, super expensive. So what they pay me now, they use almost all my salary for go buy then they and then they really make enough impact. So one time I go McKinney, now I see lemongrass now one of the backyard them. That I remember I already say lemongrass really good as well. So I beg me then give me, and I take I begin drink So I begin this flask where I flop the lemongrass tea. So it become like me water. Nobody even drink water. So that was just what I did take. So within a month, the stomach pains, them all just disappear. I begin feel very calm, and I go back for go do the test. The doctor tell me say, oh, the bacteria don't do, what's inside again. So I realized say, but all the medication that I don't take for the past, it was about almost 4 or 5 months now when that's not be happen. All the imported herbal teas that what they drink when that's not be happen, the lemongrass really helped me. So I realized say, and it just they not them backyard them people need to talk about young people need to talk about and find out say now something way easy for my grow. You don't really need for put so much attention pan them. So I go back Makeni, I feel like say I realize, and that's in the now they work with innovation as well. So I just get like I get this business mindset, this entrepreneurship mindset. I get like the basic skills and knowledge them. Yeah. So I go back Makeni, I go again I see say there's a market potential for this. There's a business potential because during the time they were being sick, I mean they talk to a lot of people them what then they do for me they may help with them healing. Yeah. So again, during that time, when they talk to people, I realize so many people and they get all this ulcer business, stomach issues, indigestion. So many people in the salon get them. So I go back Makeni, I go conduct an interview. I go now Makeni, the Honest by Kuruma College because my uncle, yes. So my uncle now one of the lecturers there. So I just talked to him. I say, may just connect me with some of the students. They might ask them if they understand, if they know anything about lemongrass, if not something we then go want, we then go buy if we make a mastic. So I think I interviewed more than 500 people, and about more than 95% of them they tell me say, oh, this I remember when my granny be the boiler for me. My granny be the boiler for me. They meant malaria. I like the smell, but now. Basically, they didn't do nothing with them, but if them person make a mastic, then go buy. So that was what I gathered from the survey. So I come back, I begin to really think about say, okay, so Salone, we get the land de beaucoup. Lemongrass, I mean, then I then backyard them, so, and it's easy for cultivate. And then I go back to the internet, I look for the herbal tea markets, global markets, and I realize say they really increase exponentially because now people then they become so aware of their health, they want to eat healthy, so and organic beverages then they also become a thing. So I really feel like at that time I felt like say everything works. Everything is pointing out to a huge potential. And I realized back in Salone, not really get any tea processing,
Because I actually searched on the internet about the state of herbal tea production in Salone. Not only few, maybe two, I see on the internet you own with other person. So away from that, they talk about, I read on the internet one article where one blogger writes, but you say you products really the focus on Ubuntu and wellness. How this African philosophy they guide the way how you do business.
So again, during the time where they sick, I get a lot of people that will play a very significant role in my life. When a couple of friends they will actually take me in because again, as I mentioned, I was really depressed. And when you depressed, you don't know say you depressed, it's even worse. So you need somebody who really understand, way patient enough for, just there for understand you and be there for you. So again, what maybe they think about in terms of wellness journey, not to one person in role, not to the person who is sick no more or who need the healing no more. It takes a community for come together and help for day for the person, for show love, because sometimes it's just love, it's just togetherness, it's the compassion. So again, during the times that they go through all that day, this was something that I experienced from different people, not even just my family, but like friends them. And so once I be develop now my business concept, I felt like since this was a very significant aspect of my healing, so it will become like the I call them the base or the philosophy why they sort of build me brand pan. That is the spirit of togetherness, because I feel like say even in terms of healing of Mother Nature, planting, making sure that the environment is healthy, it takes a community for do all that day. So which is why I sort of built it in the spirit of Ubuntu togetherness, because it's not just me. I am because we are. So the world is not an isolated, space.
So you from lemongrass, you get about 4 other products, herbal, same way they use. How you jump from lemongrass to the other products and then how they produce?
Yes, so in 2019, so again, the idea started basically, okay, so I began for SIC in 2018, then the idea started in 2019. So within 2019, we get COVID. Yeah. And then so one time I be there, sit down with one of my mentors, they may so rest in peace, named Herman. So because again, what I start with is them, I spent about a year or two for just give. I get me mentors, them me party, they what they give, make mix and just give them for me on Instagram and give me feedback. So which was it took like 2 years for me I basically finish my MVP. So one time we sit down at Harmony host with a couple of people them. Now you say, say crane the men COVID, that's in the COVID we don't come COVID-19. I said, how crane go men COVID? He said yes, he said it's a fact. He said drink no more, make tea, say add up UT flavor. And then I went back and I was reading, and then I go sort of begin for make blends out of green and give like people them again for samples. And then I get a lot of positive feedback. So they're not going to tell me, say, it sort of cure COVID, but they tell me, say, oh, it helps with my sleeping, I'm able for sleep. Hey, how you manage come up with this, make I sleep fine. It helped with my stomach putting self. So I added that to the blend. And then, of course, I go back, I did some research. I realized, say, moringa already be done there, but they market them a lot, and it does have a lot of health benefits.
Most of them now, they want them from outside country.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, so I added that again. So basically what I do now is I go to the internet, I search for healthy medicinal herbs, and I see the one they will get in a salon where it's easy for make you cultivate them, it's easy for make you get access to them. So I also see which of the, because again, I believe in blending. We get 2 herbs that were 2 tea flavors and one are purely the one specific flavors, but most of the other flavors are blends of different herbs because I believe that you can maximize the potency and the impact of the health benefits if you blend herbs that way then get similar benefits. So which is what we do, like they look for different herbs that way you can easily get in a salon, and then we see which of them can be easily blended together to give you the maximum benefits. So basically, as we explore new herbs, them as people and they reach out to when they ask you get this, we need to not get out, they go do research and see how we can basically eventually add them now with tea flavor.
So the herbs them now you they go and for yourself, or you get a set of people or farmers where they farm for you, then you can just contact them and then you pay them at the end of the day.
Yeah, so with example with the lemongrass, me uncle, they get like a small garden at Makeni, we can send them for we. And then we also get small backyard garden. But with the other herbs, I work mostly with women, them female farmers, them. They get supplies from women them in Makeni, where they supply me the crane, and then up Leicester, so they get that Leicester farm where they can get mints. So those are the set of people that I work with mostly, but they're not farm specifically for me. So, but they will get like a relationship where I can go there frequently for buy bulk from them. But again, the challenges of that is they can't give me even up to 10 or 15% of what I need. Yeah. So, but mostly in that woman that they work with.
But then herbs then they go, they make sure say they're organic enough for process.
Yeah, so Salone, in terms of farming, organic farming, the majority of the subsistence farmers them is organic. It's organic, yeah. And I can go there, I can see what in the farm, then get this near swamp, and it's basically natural, yeah.
So explain to Famble them how a typical working day can tell like for you, like from where you don't go buy the herbs them from the people in Leicester, so you they can process them to the final product for consumption.
Yes, so I get a team of five staff. Usually, one of them, when are the operations and delivery person, then can go buy the herbs them. Sometimes we can get some young people them. For example, we can use soursop as well and moringa, where they go to the communities them, then go fend, like perhaps them backyard gardens or compounds, and go fend the moringa, then come sell unto we. So we get them something. So this is our work. And then once we don't get the herbs them, we sort of sort out, the good ones and the one that we don't begin like weather and stuff. Then we wash them, and then we get like this solar dryer who can go dryer, and then make sure say give it a day depending on the weather. So right now when I go in season, perhaps 2-3 days, it's fine. But when I dry season, a couple of hours is fine. Don't dry fine. Now they bring and come now we factory space. We get like containers them where they put them, and then we just go to take and we do the grinding.
Grinding, you get special machine with it,
Yes,
or now it's on a.
So we have machines, we have tea processing machines, small scale tea processing machines what they use. So then they grind them, or they mix them, and then it goes into the tea sealing machines, and then it goes into packaging. So with the packaging, basically everything is done. Everything we they do, I'm not Salone. The only thing is the importing of the packaging. So the plain pouches, but we printing, we labeling, we processing, we packaging, everything is done locally because one makes sure say we bring out with jobs that will build an industry, a tea industry out of Salone. We no one begin send things them out and then just import again, end up importing the finished products and begin selling. I want everything for be done here in a Salone.
Speaking of importing, we get a lot of herbal teas them na Salone we imported.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges them we they face in terms of maintaining a competitive edge na the market, given that the imported products and they all over the country and then in almost all the supermarkets them.
Yes, so again, I think in terms of competitive edge, one thing we I really appreciate is that, my clients or the customer that we will get, and just looking at Salone and even the global landscape, a lot of consumers, they really want for support. Firstly, women-owned businesses, and especially young people. Secondly, authentic, 100% natural and organic products them, and also they want for see uniqueness, some level of uniqueness.
Imported products themselves can get 100% organic.
Not at all.
Well, like you write them regardless.
Yes. So again, so let's say authenticity, uniqueness. So if you look at most of the imported herbal teas, they all get these similar flavors. Them will circulate at the market. If it's not, let's say lemongrass, it's ginger, or it's just then similar flavors the way the different tea companies they all they circulate. But with Beyond we get very unique blend way, and it's not only the local markets we don't confirm. I get clients or customers them from UK, US, and Switzerland, where they're one of the things that will make we stand out is because we flavors them very unique. They're not in at the market. Besides the lemongrass, and even with the lemongrass, then they really emphasize on the fact say with flavor you can actually taste and feel that you're drinking lemongrass. It's fresh. And in terms of the one that then big brands, they are sometimes it's nothing. It's just the branding, and then because they don't sell at the market. But when you actually get the product, you know that fresh. So again, that's one of our biggest selling points. And another thing again is the uniqueness. We flavors them, we blend them. They're not all the things them where they circulate at the global markets or within the imports. It's not the same. So we get very unique blends that we create. We even with ginger blend, with moringa blend, it's very unique. So again, that's another advantage. And again, if you're looking at the global markets, especially in terms of the West, they really want for support African women-owned businesses. We have a lot of increasing support for women in businesses. And again, looking at the fact that women, they want for begin consume authentic thing and they want for buy from them company, woman them. I think it also puts us as a better position. Yeah.
All right. So in terms of the distribution process, how you can go about is it that you get a particular stall where you put every packaged item of herbs where you don't make, or you get a customer base like 10 supermarkets, then where you can go distribute to them, sell them in wholesale, or you get offices, because that's what some SMEs can do, then get offices where they can go left farm and at the end of the month and go collect. How you do go about for the distribution process?
Yes, so initially, about a year or two ago, we did display in supermarkets, them, major supermarkets, them na Freetown and Makeni, and then I think one or two na Bo. But again, what's in our biggest challenge is capacity. We have a very small capacity, and we have way more demand than we can supply or produce. So again, another way again is that we get, so like we friends and families in the diaspora who can order like bulk and we can send to them, then can go sell them. So example two, they sell here 60 leaves and they go sell them $10. So they're also very hungry for the tea. But over the past, actually starting from this year, so we're not able for even, so we don't left for put in our supermarkets, we don't left for send to them most of the time. So now what do they do mostly is they go deliver to the offices. So we go to AfriCell, we go to Orange, we go to UNDP, and these are also the buyers that, like, if you go, imagine these are very big offices them. So per day we can sell up to 3,000-4,000 per just one office if we go there. So again, these are our core markets, but because of our capacity, we're not able to go put in our supermarkets at the same time. We also get individuals them who can sell, who can buy and sell and send for them people them. Yeah, so.
So you don't face any form of setback since you start this herbal tea business, and how you push through the system. Tell me how we handle some of the barriers then we life throughout you when you start the business.
There are constantly setbacks every day, every time you wake up, you go to sleep. There are setbacks, but again, what thing they keep me going is the passion and the commitment, and it's just the feeling that there's nothing else I can do. This is what I was meant to do. Yeah, so again, one of the setbacks them is it's just the infrastructure of Salone, the ecosystem. It's really, so even you can't go beyond what the ecosystem can provide. And what I mean by that is that if you want to grow as fast as possible, you need to exceed the limits of the Salone ecosystem. So in terms of infrastructure, for example, just looking at the tea sector, there is no tea value chain in Salone. So in terms of suppliers, then we get for start from scratch for begin for build a supplier base. Looking at the value chain, in terms of packaging, if we not go order from China, nobody in our Salone able to provide with packaging for we. Again, in terms of distribution channels, you have to basically build everything from scratch. You cannot enable build your business in isolation, hoping that the infrastructure and the ecosystem will able just support you. So you need to make sure, say, you get the business acumen and the intelligence for make sure, say, you understand the value chain, and you're able for know, say, the corners them which you need for go through for make sure so you just build a suitable environment for your business. So again, that's one very big setback, building your value chain and just working within the infrastructure and the ecosystem able to provide for we. And then another setback is team. Building a good team that's Salone, I think it's one of the hardest things them for do. It's so hard. You don't get the vision, you don't get the knowledge, and then now because again the team makes up. For me, the product is fine, yeah, but the team is your biggest advantage.
Because they help people
yes,
go or either bring you down.
Yeah, and so the team, building a team, the right team with a good mindset, the skills, is super hard. It's very, very difficult in a salon. You get young people them way, then they reach out to you, say they want for work, but when they come now, they're very laid back. They're lazy, they don't want to learn, and they want quick money, and they want can eat past you. So it's very, and sometimes you do get the ones that are really passionate, but again they lack the skills. And as a startup,
how you did do for give them the right skills, we're gonna make their work independently, even if they're around.
Yes, so again that takes time. As a startups, we get very limited resources then. If you want to talk, already they struggle with finances for invest in your business, making sure you deal with tax compliance, inputs, packaging and all that. And then now it comes to the team, you need for the capacity building, you need for the training. These are other expenses we not get, but we will not get them. Yeah, so if you want, because I believe in capacity building. I believe in sending your team for make them go learn something from a HR consultant or like an accounting consultant. But these are all things that you need the monies and the resources for. So again, because we struggle with that, sometimes you need for just be patient and teach them what you know on your own. And again, that they take away your time where you go need for put into other strategic things. So it also slows you down.
Well, how about this learning by doing? Like you say, we una can process so na a team, everybody gets enrolled in the play. So in that process, the person where you don't employ, just by seeing it, and get a tendency for learn from it.
Yeah, so this is why I mentioned the mindset. Because again, you get person really passionate, where they committed to your vision and they really want to work with you. They are good with learning by doing. You go teach them a couple of times and they can take it through and make it their own. But you get some people like they teach them, say, if you know you watch them so then they walk. As soon as you come on, they go sit down, they'll be on their phones, some will be on TikTok. They wouldn't. So it's the mindset again. They don't have this ambition. They don't have this, they're not one for, help build things. They just want for. Salone, we get a lot of people that way they're very laid back and chilled. Ambition is very low.
All right. Away from the challenges, then they waiting at some of the success stories we don't get since you start.
I think one of the success stories is just, the simple things. For example, the increase in tea flavors. And I think again, the biggest success stories for me is the feedback. The feedback is so amazing. And recently, I took a consulting job where I sort of it take me time away from the business
Production.
Yes, exactly. And again, waiting maker just a couple of weeks ago, I resigned. And waiting maker do that is because I have these people calling me because they want tea. So it just shows that there's potential and I need to come back and fully focus on my tea. You get people from the US, every hour they call me week. Why is it that we're not having teas? What's happening? What do you need? And I need to be there to make sure that
it happens.
It happens, yeah, because if you say people, and this is one of the significant form of validation that your business is making something, yeah. If the people then begin calling out, they will get, then these are just consumers, and they call you and ask you what tea you need for make sure say, because we believe in this, we miss the tea, we want the tea, people are asking. So this is one of the biggest, for me, it's one of the biggest wins them. And again, you get people the way they support, supporting the agri space, supporting young people in businesses. I think this is also a win for me.
Well, now this we get for today's episode. Mabel, plenty thank you for sharing with me your story from health struggle to national impact. Your journey don't inspire we all. Fumble, we don't learn say, if you go through struggle, remember say you break through just there around the corner as now this Mabel do for turn in life around. Thank you to our guests and listeners. Remember, say, agriculture na Salone in future and the regional rice value chain project, they are for support you. Join me next for another exciting episode.
Imagine fresh local rice. We get fine color and sweet aroma. Na all man import. Imagine the money where we farmer them go make. Then imagine how this go help with economy and go better with country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer them. Where you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.